Right now, though, we are doing our second date update where we're trying to match two people up on another date. We have had Brendan reach out to us about his date with Julia. He said, hey, listen, it was casual. It was fun. She seemed to be into the date, and I'm just confused why I haven't heard from her because we talked one time since the date and then nothing.
Right. He says, yeah, he hasn't heard from her at all. So
we do have her on hold right now. So let's just go ahead and bring her on and see if we can get some answers out of her. Julia, are you there?
Yeah.
All right, Julia, thank you for agreeing to talk to us. I know this is kind of strange. We want to talk to you about a date. I think Kevin mentioned that to you, and we want to talk to you about Brendan. We heard you guys went to Bubba's 33 in Wesley Chapel, and he said that things were awesome between the two of you, and he really liked you, and he thought you guys had a lot in common. But since that date, his quote was, "It's been crickets. He hasn't heard from you. He wants to know what's going on."
Well, the date, I guess it was fine. A nice enough guy, but there were like some red flags that were like going up at dinner. So, it's conversation, making small talk, and how you just like, you start talking about exes and what have you. It's just like, so like, the date.
That's not a good idea, though, to bring up exes, right, on a date?
Usually not, right? But he went on about this woman that he had been dating, and he was just went into this spiel about how she was cheating on him. He was convinced that he was cheating on him. She was cheating on him, and he was telling me about how he would had her followed. He would try to find her. He said that he would check her emails and go through her phone when she was sleeping or in the shower. And I'm like, what? I'm thinking to myself, this guy, he's completely obsessive. And so then, he actually had one of those car trackers and put it on her car.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, completely. And so I'm like, yikes. He was nice enough, but, I was just like, no, I don't know. This is not going to work. This is not the kind of guy I really want to be involved in and with. And because what if he does it to me?
Okay.
Well, that's a lot. Have somebody tracking your car and going through your phone while you're in the shower.
Yeah. So what was your response to all this? Like, what did you say when he was telling you all this?
Well, I was like, so was she cheating on you? And he's like, well, I'm not. But did you find anything? I said, wow, you must have been, he was like, he didn't have any answer.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Julia, here's the deal. We got your number from Brendan, and we do have Brendan on the phone with us, and I'd like to bring him on if you wouldn't mind.
That's fine.
Okay.
There we go.
Well, Brendan.
Yeah.
Hey, man. So it sounds like you went through a lot of trouble with your ex, and you were telling Julia about it. Out of curiosity, did you find anything out about? Was she cheating on you?
Okay. Well, listen. She was, or I felt that she was like, when you know, but like in court, she would have held up. Like I never really found anything, but it's one of those like just how she talks with like other men and like her like guy friend situation and all that. Like it was obvious to me, and so it's like I was the one getting cheated on, and I just needed.
But Brendan, you didn't find anything. And like you're telling me this whole story of like doing that. It's just that's kind of cuckoo.
Right. Well, I wouldn't be doing that to you because you're not that type of person. Like she.
But I know that you're that type of person. That's the problem. Is that like you're that kind of person, and I don't want to be with somebody who is going to I
turned into that kind of person with her because she was cheating.
Brendan, it's like, are you that insecure within yourself to like, have to do this?
That.
It was all on assumption. It was on, you just speculated. And it's like, what if you were going to go out and like, I have a lot of guy friends, Brendan. I have guy friends and I like to hang out with them. Are you going to think that I'm like, hooking up with my guy friends when we're going out? It's like, no, I'm just like, I work with guys. I have guys, friends that I hang out with. And it's like, come on.
Well, if you're not doing anything, then you have nothing to worry about.
but your ex-girlfriend wasn't doing anything either.
We don't. I didn't. She's good at deleting stuff. That's what I know. you know.
Okay. All right, Julia.
Wow.
Brendan has said that this was kind of how he was acting in a situation in an old relationship. You did say he was a nice enough guy. I don't know if this is the best idea, but would you be willing to hang out with him again?
No. Yes, he's a nice enough guy, but it's like he's not the kind of guy that I want, period.
Well, Brendan, maybe you just shared a little bit too much on this date. It's not going to be for Julia. I'm sorry, but we do wish you luck, man.
Okay.
All right. Julia, thanks for your time.
Hey, thanks.
All right. Take care.
I mean, the guy went a little overboard, don't you think?
That's a lot to share on a first date.
I know. What was he thinking?
And not only, I mean, that's not just talking about your ex. That's telling you how crazy your old relationship got.
Well, yeah. I mean, have her followed and like going through her phone and stuff. I mean, you're supposed to trust the person that you're with. I mean, that's insecure. I mean, yeah, I don't.
All right, well, this has been a deal breaker for you. We want to know. 800-992-1099. 800-992-1099.